I'm Terry Oracle, and this is a reading for DS. Hello, DS. DS wants to know if they could ask for a reading to get some guidance on career path. They are focused on academia. This is my second time being rejected from doctorate programs as I pursue my goal of being a psychologist. I understand these programs are incredibly competitive, and though I'm a strong applicant, that others may be better fits. I'm currently reassessing my options, see if it's realistic, continue buffing my resume and apply for doctorate programs next year, if I should just get an MA in counseling, or if I should consider the possibility of psych not being my path at all. Okay, well that's quite a bit. So basically you're applying for the doctorate program in psych to be a psychologist. I'm not a psychologist before. There are psychologists that are with just masters, with the MA in counseling. I assume that's what you're talking about with that. Okay, so we pulled, today by the way, we're using the Dark Mansion Tarot as well as the Enchanted Map Oracle. You told me to get this, and I got it. It's pretty good. Okay, so as far as the Oracle is concerned, we have cleaning house upside down. It means go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. Do it again. But what about your contacts? Who are you communicating with? Or is there anything else that you're not doing? Because that seems to be what the overall focus of the rest of the reading is. So let's go through that. Basically, don't clean house, continue your path as far as that's concerned for the doctorate program, as well as maybe do the counseling, because it's sort of looking at this new adventure over here. Let's go over these cards. So we have the Five of Swords. Basically means, is there anything else that you need to do for this doctorate program other than just apply and sort of sit there and wait? So it seems that there's something you're not doing, and that seems to be the overall feel of this and this. Something you're not doing, somebody you're not communicating with, that needs to be communicated with, and that's affecting you. It seems that you have the Five of Swords, you have sort of a defensive communication or a defensive thing going this way into the void rather than interactively going over here towards this new adventure. So the card interactions have you going towards the void, towards the unknown. So it seems like you've almost made up your mind, or you're not communicating with the people that you need to communicate with, because this is a communication card as well as this one. But this one has his mouth covered, which I find just fascinating, especially given your question. It seems that you're not doing the communication that you need to do in some respects to get what you want done. So we have the mouth covered with the hanky, and we have the sort of defensive posture and the fighting. So you're fighting your competition, you're trying to get things done, but you're facing the wrong direction, as well as you have your mouth covered. You're not doing the communication. There's some other communication with somebody, maybe networking, maybe talking, maybe having some sort of a position somewhere with some people that you know maybe that can get you into this program. So it seems like you could have some help, but you're not getting the help that you need. So definitely pursue the communication aspect, because right here we have the Page of Swords as well, which again points to just not sort of a not communicating with the right people, or not doing the communication that you need to get this done. All right. So as far as pursuing counseling, we have an interesting Queen of Wands here, which sort of changes the whole tone of the reading, because we have the communication here, sort of the beginning communication, the things are not getting done. It seems that you start talking with the right people and you start to get some things done. However, over here we have the Fool and this brand new adventure. And the Fool's adventure, to me, means possibly the MA in counseling. So can you, what is the cost, or what is the type of thing that you can do with your master's at this point? Can you get in with, some institution or something? Can you get in with group homes or something else with your degree now? Get the work in and start moving towards the rest of the schooling. It seems kind of bad that you're doing all this applying and you're trying to move on, and you probably spent lots of money and lots of time, but the MA in counseling could be a very viable option, especially with this new adventure, because you have the Eight of Wands, which is sort of flying in the air, or a new adventure that's full of action, and the action is going again towards the void. So you definitely have two voids here of nothing going on. One with a lack of communication or something going on that's preventing you from getting into the doctorate program, and then the communication starts to happen, but it seems that it's not at the level that you want. Then we have the Queen of Wands upside down, which sort of indicates that everything is not going the way that you want it, but not only that, you have the other opportunity, which could be the MA in counseling. So I would definitely pursue the MA in counseling, sort of decide, how much money have you spent on this versus how much money would you spend on this? How much more schooling would you need for the MA in counseling, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know if that's a certificate or if that's more classes or how long that would take, but if that's going to get you out the door and get you some work, once you have that work and once you're doing the counseling, et cetera, then now you have the opportunity to keep applying and be working at the same time. So I don't know if you're working or not with this or not, but definitely pointing towards the Fool and Eight of Wands definitely indicates a new venture. It indicates a new venture that's going to go quickly. So again, I don't know how much schooling is with the MA in counseling, but this is speed. This is movement. There's definitely movement towards this. Your new adventure starts you in that movement progression. Again, you're going towards the void. It's towards the unknown. You don't know what type of jobs you're going to get or whatnot. But again, it seems that you could do both. But if you do the application again, I guess the definition of insanity is, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You have to change something. So the changing, according to these cards, is going to be communication. It's going to be some contacts. There's going to be some networking or something that you're doing that's going to get you in the door. Unless you do that, there's not much chance of you getting into the door. As well as it's encouraging you to go a new adventure, which, according to you, was MA in counseling, unless you have something else in mind. And that's going to go very quickly, and it's going to be something exciting, adventurous, something that you can do that's going to get you some results. So, again, cleaning house upside down indicates to me again that maybe it's not time to fully clean house. Maybe it's not time to do something totally different. If this was your passion, if this was something that you wanted, I would keep pursuing it, but I would definitely do so in a wise way and in a good planning sort of way as well. So cleaning house being upside down points me to don't just throw everything in the trash and go into something else. Basically, pursue your dreams, find a way to get it done, and quite possibly your new adventure could be your MA. Anyway, good luck with all that. I'm Tarot Oracle. If you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe. And in the description, there's my email where you can email me to get a reading of your own. Thanks everyone for watching.